It figures. What's up, guys? I barely remember that it's that time again. These damn summer pay-per-views every 2 weeks. I've had a busy week, and I saw somebody's video, and it reminded me I need to get this done. Probably only going to get 20 or 30 views, but oh well. Of course, it's now Money in the Bank. Pay-per-view, building towards, obviously, SummerSlam. In the bigger events later on in the year. Not a lot of matches on this card, and I haven't found any pre-show matches yet either, so let's get started. Alright, first match on the card is SmackDown's Women's Champion, Naomi, versus Lana, the Russian Lana, and her new dancing gimmick. I don't know if she's still dancing. That's what she was doing on the NXT house shows. And she was only really doing the house shows for maybe 2-3 months, so there was only one match that I physically saw that she did really well in, and that was against Liv Morgan. All the other matches were like tag team matches or very short matches. So I don't know, either the higher-ups just want to move her along and bring her up, or she really advanced in a short time. I don't know. But this is her first match on the main roster. Well, first match on SmackDown. She did have that match, I don't know how many years ago, and that garbage women's tag team match at, I don't know what that was that WrestleMania? It was forgetful. But this is her first big on the main roster match. And she's fighting Naomi for the women's title. No, I do not believe in a million years she has any shot in HE double hockey 6 to beat Naomi. I don't think there's going to be any shenanigans. I think it might just be a good match, and it'll end with Naomi with her arm raised. I don't see it going really any other way. Yeah, no, Lana's not winning. I'm picking Naomi wins. Next matchup on the card, we got the Usos, the reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions, versus the newly appearing New Day. A lot of people are predicting that New Day is going to win, and I don't think they're going to do that to the Usos straight out the gate. They haven't had a very long title run. This is their new gimmick still, the thug life attitude, gangster, whatever that they're doing, which is alright. It's just starting to take off in my eyes. But I don't see... I won't be shocked if they lose, but I just don't see it happening yet. Maybe at another pay-per-view. Because, man, I don't think I can sit through another year-long plus run of the New Day holding a tag team title. I was getting real sick of their stuff at the end of their run, and it was kind of nice they were off TV for a while because it was just getting old. They weren't really doing skits anymore because their skits were bombing. All they've been doing really is being shills and selling merch, and that's really all they're about. But I just don't think they're going to put the belts on the New Day yet. Like I said, I think it would be totally unfair to the Usos. Who, what are they, in a 2-month reign right now? I could see a few more matches, build this rivalry up before they drop the belts, but I'm gonna say the Usos retain. I know all three of the New Day will be at ringside, but I don't know. This one's a little tough, but I'm picking the Usos. Next up on the card is the Women's Money in the Bank match with Tamina and Natalya, Charlotte Flair, Camilla, and Becky Lynch. Of course, you know, James Ellsworth will be at ringside. I don't know if he'll be a factor. I don't think the WWE is going to be letting a dude put his hands on women in this PG era BS. So, nothing, if he is involved, it isn't going to be anything physical. Hell, even the girls don't put their hands on him, so He's just a prop at this point, but it's all right. My prediction here, which I think is they're pushing Tamina, and it's supposed to be her time now, but I just don't see it happening. I think they're going to get like a transitional champion type thing in the way when Bliss drops her title. And it's probably going to go to Flair or Becky Lynch at some point. But I think in this case, in this match, that Natalya is going to win it. She had a really good last year. And the welcoming committee is still a thing. And it's all about those girls in that group getting their hands on the title. So I could see it furthering the storyline. And Natalya is due some comeuppance. I mean, when was the last time she's held a title? And it was the Divas title, for Christ's sake. I mean, she's got a few more years left in her. I don't see the WWE keeping her any longer than 4 more years tops. And personally, I'll be shocked if they keep her longer than 2. But I think they obviously have to give this girl some sort of a legacy at some point. She's probably the most skilled or second to most skilled girl in this picture here, wrestling-wise. And she's really got nothing to show for her time on the roster. So, I don't know. I think this is going to be a legacy builder for her. And like I said, I'm going to go with Natalya. And I guarantee you nobody's picking her. But that's my pick. I'm going with Natalya. Next up is Jinder Mahal versus, I can't believe Randy's getting another rematch, Orton for the heavyweight title. This has been a surprising move with WWE pushing Jinder like this. I know it had a lot to do with Rusev going down, but I'm not too sure Rusev was supposed to get the title. He was going to get title matches, but I don't think they were ever going to put the belt on him. And I think it was only going to be a one-and-done pay-per-view. But obviously, like I said, they're seeing something in Jinder. And most people don't remember is Jinder was one of the most popular guys back in the day on NXT. When it was that tournament for the crowning of the very first heavyweight champion, or the champion of NXT, it came down to Seth Rollins and Jinder Mahal in the finals. Then he gets called up to the main roster, and, you know, he's just toilet paper. But for whatever reason now, they're putting their faith behind him, and they're giving him a nice little push. The Maharaji, as they say. I really enjoyed the celebration when he won the belt, and his matches have been all right. I'm not disgusted with them like I've been with some other champions in the last year or so. When they had the last 2 years or so when they had a title and they were just not performing. What is this, his second month in as champion? I would be shocked if they gave it back to Randy Orton. Part of it I read is they took it off of him because he was just so damn bland, and there wasn't really a lot of big fan reaction behind him as champ. And they were going for something, you know, that anything can happen type thing. So I'm going to say Jinder retains. And obviously he's going to lose to someone, I would assume, like Nakamura or AJ Styles or, you know, Kevin Owens. Randy Orton got his title run. It'll shut him up for a while now, just like they gave it one to Cena, but not too long ago. But I'm going to say Jinder retains. And this is the last match, the last Money in the Bank match with Ziggler, Zayn, Owens, AJ, Nakamura, and Baron Corbin. These are basically the top dogs of SmackDown other than Orton and Jinder. But this is who gets to fight Jinder basically somewhere down the line. If I'm going to play devil's advocate hit as Booker like I did in my last pay-per-view predictions, especially if they're going with anything can happen type thing. Originally they were saying Baron Corbin was going to win, then they took it away, and said that Nakamura was going to win, and then they took that away, and supposedly they said again Corbin's going to win, which makes me believe that they're still going to either like have Nakamura win, or they're going to shock the shit out of us and do something different. Really, to me, it should be AJ or Owens or Ziggler. Ziggler is one of those. He's more than deserving. He should be back in the main event. Remember when everybody's calling him the next HBK? He was that talented. It seems like they're trying to pull him out of the dredges, or they're just using him for what he is. He's basically the put-over guy. Which isn't bad. I'm sure he still gets paid really well, but he deserves a lot more. Sami Zayn, he's always going to be around. He might get a title win somewhere down the line, but he's never going to be the top guy for any long term, in my opinion. He'll get it at some point. Nakamura, I don't know if they're going to just go straight out the gate and give him something like this, even though it would be great for like WrestleMania or SummerSlam or something, because it'd be something fresh. But they're going to give him a big match like that regardless of winning Money in the Bank. But like I said, this one's a little weird. Like I said, you already know who I think should win, but I don't know. I'm going to go with Nakamura, even though, like I said, I wouldn't mind. I would love to see Ziggler, AJ, or Owens, but I'm going to go with Nakamura, even though there's just so many rumors going around. I'm doing devil's advocate right now. I'm just going to go with Nakamura. Because they haven't done anything yet to squash his momentum, and this would be huge for him. Even though I would be so sick of watching him have to carry a freaking briefcase around for the next 3-4 months. I hate that whoever wins has to do that nonstop. It's so retarded. Why don't you just leave it in the locker room? You know, they can see you do it before every show. You kiss the briefcase, leave it in the locker room. You don't need to drag it around like it's a prop. But that's my picks. Look for the live results video on Sunday. I should be here to watch it. I'm not too positive. This week is a little blurry. If you haven't entered yet in my giveaway, you still have time. People are still slowly trickling in. I don't know. That's it for now. Mad Viking out. Peace. Catch you guys next time.